Okay, y'all. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season. I don't know something. I don't know. Hold on. Let me read this damn TV. All right. I ain't even got much to say. I did take notes, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm annoyed as hell. I said, and what I want people to understand is, y'all. I got some green. It look fire. Y'all tell me something real fast. Do this look like an edible or do it look like a pod? Because see, I asked for 2 edibles, bitch. I got this. If it's a pod, sorry. If it's a pod, then I'll just eat the pod. Then I'll just smoke the pod. But I asked for edible. And now I'm scared to eat it because it looks like a pod. Okay, anyway. Point of the matter is, I've been consistent with this point because I said it in the beginning when they first started this shit. If y'all are going to go down the Crystal versus Sutton road again this season, I'm going to be checking out. Yes. So let me make it clear. Because like I said, I ain't even doing no review because I was super annoyed this entire damn thing. R.I.P. to Lois, okay? R.I.P. to Lois, Brenna's mom, she had to, unfortunately put a plug on her. She wasn't doing too well. So, sorry for that. Prayers up to Renna and her family, right? And I also want to say this. I wasn't sure if I liked Renna's confessional. I kind of liked it, but I ain't gonna hold you. This is the best Renna ever looked in her entire life. Renna looks amazing in that damn confessional. But, matter of fact, let me just go through the damn episode. I ain't gonna go through the whole thing because I ain't got my notes in front of me, but let me just see. Let's think about it. What happened? Everybody got the news about Renna's mom dying. And then Dorit and Erica met up, and Dorit told Erica how they show us a flashback of the previous night where Dorit pretty much said, that PK was gonna, get her, let her and her friends go to Mexico, so that's what they're gonna do. And Diana, y'all, I just had this gummy, and I ain't gonna hold you. The aftertaste is killing me right now. Woo! So that's that, right? So then we go to Kyle and Crystal. Kyle and Crystal are sitting down having lunch. And Kyle pretty much is just telling Crystal, like, you pretty much, long story short, you shouldn't have said what you said. You shouldn't have brought it up. Now, the only thing I didn't like that Kyle said is, well, you're bringing stuff up that happened a whole year ago. Why are you saying something about it now? What do y'all not understand? That Garcelle is the one who brought up this shit from last year. Crystal did not. When Crystal came to Kyle's house, that conversation was specifically supposed to be about what happened the previous night. Garcelle is the one that brought that shit up from last season. And y'all know that I love Garcelle down. But what I don't understand throughout this whole thing is why is it not okay that whatever Crystal is saying about Sutton could be assassinating her character, but what Gar said about Crystal isn't assassinating her character? Garcelle literally said, you set her up. That is character assassination. But nobody seems to have a problem with the fact that Garcelle said that about Sutton. That's not cool to say that I feel like you purposefully set that entire situation up to make Sutton look bad. Why is it okay for Garcelle to say that and nobody makes a fucking word? But when Crystal responds and says, well, in our reality, this girl actually said some really dark ass shit, now everybody wants to jump on her back. And I'm sorry, I would have to agree with what Crystal said later. And let me say this to be clear. I do not think that Crystal should have said anything if she wasn't going to tell the full story. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Crystal should have never said that Sutton said something dark if she was not going to be specific as to what Sutton said. However, I agree with Crystal when Crystal said, you fuckers don't want to validate, y'all only want to validate what works for y'all. When it comes to me, for some reason, it feels like y'all kind of pick on me because I'm an easy target. And I would have to agree, Crystal, you are kind of you easy target. No shade, you are. But I just don't like that. I don't like, why is it that what Crystal said in particular is being harped on, but not what Garcelle said about her? And why are we not talking about how we got to that point? Garcelle brought up some shit that had nothing to do with nothing. Garcelle literally sat there and said, well, not to bring up old stuff, and I know this don't got nothing to do with nothing, but I feel like you set her up. And not one person said, well, damn, Garcelle, that's kind of fucked up to say that you feel like she set her up. That's not really cool. That's kind of fucked up. Nobody said that. Just nobody blinked an eye. And like I said, I stand Garcelle, but the fact that y'all not being consistent is what's bothering me. I like people to keep the same energy across fucking bored. I love for people to keep the same energy across the board, and none of y'all is doing that, and it's making me mad. Okay, so then, like I said, Kyle reiterated for the 15th time, for the 15th time to Crystal. Okay, well, you shouldn't be saying anything if you're not gonna say what it is that you said. And Crystal literally sat in Kyle's face and said, "You want to know what? You're right. I'm gonna do a better job. I'm not gonna do that anymore." Then, Garcelle and Sutton go out. And, Garcelle again brings up what happened. And Sutton is like, well, I mean, the only thing that I can really think of, that I said was, she said something about her girls pretty much. Sorry, my shit's going to keep flipping because I don't have a tripod right now. But she was like, telling Crystal that I think she had like a pool situation or something like that for her daughters, and how she's seen a black girl and an Asian girl and this girl and that girl, and it's like, oh my gosh, yes, this is what it should be about. And Crystal in a flashback said, well, like, that's not enough, which I would have to agree with. I got what Crystal was saying, like, just because they're kids, like, let's start there. They're children, so they really haven't even been affected all like that. They have been, but not all the way affected yet by like society and how society norms and discrimination and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's not the best comparison. I get what you're saying. Even Crystal said, I get what you're saying, but we got to push it further. We got to push it further than that. And so Garcelle was like, is that really all that you said? And Sutton is like, yeah, that's all that I said. And she was like, that can't be it, Sutton. And I would have to agree. She's like, that can't be it, because that doesn't really make any sense, which I agree, that don't make any sense at all. Now, what Sutton said was, that's all that I can remember that I said. And one thing I want everybody to be very clear about, and Kyle said it last week, and I think it's so true. Sutton is scared, and she even said it at the table. Sutton is terrified because she does not want to say that she didn't say something that she absolutely said and know that it's problematic and her ass get canceled. So I feel like that's why she's teeter-tottering, because she's thinking to herself, damn, maybe I did say something crazy and I don't know what that is, and I don't want to say I didn't say it, because then what if I did say it? That's where Sutton is coming from now. And the only reason to me now Sutton is getting piped up is because Garcelle and Kyle are pretty much back of her. Sutton this whole time all the way up until this episode, all Sutton been on is, well, let's let it go, let's let it go, let's let it go, let's let it go. And it could be just because she was scared, but the point of the matter is Sutton did not care. Like, let's just let it the fuck go. And even Crystal said, yeah, what she said was dark, but it wasn't unforgivable, so it's fine. Like, let's just move on. Whatever. So then everybody gets ready to go to, oh, Crystal's crying. Hold on, y'all. Crystal's crying. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the episode after that. Give me a second. Why she crying?
It's okay. You're going to be all right.
Don't cry.
I feel that Erica is straight to the point. She doesn't mince her words. And I respond very well to that. You can't let someone across the table say to you, you're a liar.
I agree.
And take it on the chin.
Right.
You live in LA. It's not an easy city.
Sorry, y'all. This is the next episode. Anyway. So everybody gets ready for Mexico. Everybody's trying to figure out if Rena's going to come. Rena ends up showing up. And so everybody get on the PJ. See, if I was gonna get on the PJ, it would be like that. Oh, hold on, hold on. Y'all really think I was gonna do this review and not talk about Miss Diana and what the hell I saw that she said? Talking about it must not be fun or great to be a black content creator, and then turn around and say to Crystal, oh, I didn't know, I didn't mean it in that way. I just thought, Diana, you got me fucked up. And then on top of that, I read what, who was it? Was it Johnny Depp? No, not Johnny Depp. One of them damn white people that remind me of Johnny Depp did a whole expose talking about how you was allegedly sex trafficking, allegedly sex trafficking. Diana, you can kiss my ass as far as I'm concerned. I really stood you before, but girl, now that I see you, you can go. This is your last time as a housewife. Period. I'm gonna agree with you when you right, and I'm gonna say when you right, and I'm gonna say when you wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, you're trash. You're trash. What do you mean? It must not be fun. It must not be that great to be a black content creator. What the fuck does that mean? It's actually amazing being a black content creator. Speaking as one. I'm talking about your white ass. Getting your white ass some more confused by me reviewing this show. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Because who really carries, y'all know, y'all got me going off a rant. Because who really carries when it comes to the Real Housewives franchise as a whole? Black content creators, we hold it down. YouTube, Erica De Niro, Color Me Pink, Rodney the Voice, Giving You the Real Tea, Scotty by Nature, Bondi Blue. These are the people that hold it down. Black content creators that hold it down, especially when it comes to the Housewives franchise. So please, let's not. Alexander Rogers, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. She got me pissed off. Like, watch your mouth, sis. But anyway, so we get there, get to the place, da 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 da. So then we sit down for dinner. Here the fuck we go again. Oh gosh, it gets brought up again. Like, and whatever, that dinner, you know, everybody brought it up, and then, you know, something is like, oh well, I don't know. I don't care. I honest to God, by that point in time, I was so fucking aggravated. And I'm Crystal. Crystal's like this. And hold on, before I get to the end, I will say this, right? Now, a lot of the girls, Sutton said that she had heard that Crystal is, she didn't say it, but she a social climber. That's all. That's pretty much what she was saying. She was saying that a lot of people told her, you got to be careful with Crystal, because Crystal will do anything to be next to the most powerful person in her group. I 1,010% believe that, but I don't know what the fuck that got to do with what Crystal said about you, Sutton. That could be true, but what does that have to do with that situation? Crystal being a social climber and her saying what she said about you, those are two separate things, because her saying that about you would get her closer to who? Because obviously Diana don't like black people, and that's the most rich, powerful bitch in here, and she don't even like black people. So why would Crystal say that help her in any way with being closer to Diane? So two things can be true. Yes, and Lisa Rinna came back on the back end and said, yeah, I heard the same thing about Crystal. And Crystal gives those vibes. Crystal gives, I am a social climber. But you want to know why? I also think it's because Crystal is so damn young, and compared to people, she mostly hangs out with people that's probably older than her, because what average, however, 30-something-year-old has that much money? Not a lot of people. So I absolutely believe that she's a social climber. But those are two completely separate things, what she said about you and that. All of that to say is, I'm thoroughly annoyed by this entire damn thing. I do, like I said, I agree with the fact that Crystal should have never said anything. If she wasn't going to tell the whole thing, you shouldn't have said anything at all. But I also really think that we need to take a step back. Garcelle, are you going to address what you said and how you came for her and how you assassinated her character? Let's talk about assassinating characters. That's what the fuck you did. Point blank period, by saying that. But that's not giving any type of life or anything like that. When it comes to Kyle, so we had this whole conversation, whatever, and then Kyle wants to jump back in. Let me say, I got tired of everybody reiterating the same damn point. We have literally been reiterating the same damn point for now 3 episodes, and now what I'm seeing from this one, we're gonna keep doing it. I'm tired. We need to get a new storyline, Bravo. I no longer give 2 fucks about a fake ass beef between Sutton and Crystal that don't exist. I do not care. I don't care. I do not care, and I'm tired of talking about it. Y'all have been reiterating yourselves for the past 4 damn episodes again and again. Crystal, you shouldn't have said that. Crystal, you shouldn't have said that. Okay, we got it. And she literally sat in front of Crystal and Kyle and said, okay, you're right, I shouldn't have said it. So let's move on, just like Crystal said. Kyle, you want to keep talking like Crystal said? Okay, girl, but can we move on? I said what I said, and it is what it is. Now Sutton feels the need to all bark up, and I feel like, honestly, that shit wasn't even genuine. Sutton really barked up because Garcelle barked up, and because Kyle barked up, and because she felt empowered. Point blank period. You wasn't going to say anything. This is my thing with Sutton. I always say, Sutton does not keep the same energy, and you be needing backup for you to buck the fuck up, and I do not like that shit. Same thing with Erica last year. You had all of that fucking energy when you was around everybody else about Erica. Then when you sat in Erica's fucking face, you sat up there and you pulled back and trying to be nice about how you're saying it, but you didn't get the same energy when you was in front of her. Sutton can't even hold herself unless Garcelle is backing her or everybody else is backing her, or she got somebody, unless she got a gang with her. She don't do all of that bucking up, but you did all of that bucking up this time because you knew that everybody else at the table was on your side, and that's why you did it. And I don't respect that type of shit. Be that bitch with or without help, point blank, period. But like I said, just so motherfuckers don't get in my damn comments and say, oh well, Crystal. Like I said, yes, Crystal was wrong for saying whatever she wanted to say, but not telling the whole full story. And from what I got from the end of the conversation, they never really even clarified what was said. All that was said from I got from that is, Crystal said, did Sutton tell you what was said? Yes. But Crystal never out her mouth said exactly what that conversation was. It was just, Sutton says, I think it's because of the whole pool comment or whatever, but we still don't know exactly what was said. Point of the matter is, at this point, I don't give a fuck what was said. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give two fucks. Garcelle, you are an intelligent black woman. If you can't look at Sutton in as much time as you spend with her, be able to tell whether or not she has bad intention or she's racist or she's whatever, then that's on you. You ain't fucking doing your due diligence. Point blank, period. You don't need somebody else to tell you nothing. Do your own discernment, period. I'm tired of talking about this shit, bro. I really am. It's frustrating the hell out of me, and I don't want to talk about it no more. And Diana, bitch, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, ho. I'm on your ass. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.